good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you guys are listening or watching this. I appreciate you guys joining. Like and subscribe and share. We're going to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and Uniondale, Long Island. J. KingtheDivine is the artist we are referring to. Children of the Scorned is the album. Came out August 8th, 2024. About 26 minutes of pure heat. Number one, The Minstrel Show, produced by Player Hayes. White people on blackface? That's a no-no, Daffy. Or black people on whiteface? That's definitely a no-no too, Daffy. Just black people in general that call themselves the N-word. Yes, I'm referring to niggas with the A, right? I believe anybody that says they are a nigga, they're part of the minstrel show that's current. You guys are part of the minstrel show. Nigga this, nigga that. You're in this show. Loving the beat because the beat reflects the title, and of course his rapping style and his optimistic flair gives me hope for the future of positive rap, great hip hop, and just all cultures uniting and getting together and doing what's right for the world and being human first. Number two, Negro Spiritual, produced by Juno. It's the wake up song. It's the wake up record. He has plenty of songs and albums that reflect that, and that's what I like about this artist. Black church type track, leaking optimistic energy on Negro Spiritual. And speaking of, Negro Spiritual, this Negro is on his pulpit, and it's appreciated. He's on his minister, and not a lot of rappers are brave enough to do records as such. And I got to commend J. KingtheDivine for putting his heart and soul on the line, creating great music, positive music, optimistic music, and just great, good music. It's just, it's difficult to put all that together, I think it's easier to make a negative rap record. I think it's easy to make a negative rap record and for it to become a hit, because I think that's what the industry pushes. Music like this is dope and it gets pushed under the rug. So this is why I champion rappers like J. KingtheDivine and albums like this. Let's go to number three, Aim at the Embassy, produced by Savage Production. I'm sorry, Savage Production. This beat is as sharp as J. King's bar work. Mr. Divine's flow is tighter than your grandmother's wig. Y'all know y'all had, if y'all got the grandmothers I used to have, bless my grandmothers, they had wigs. I know they had wigs, dog. No wigs is tight, man. You couldn't even move them, man. But I was wondering what the conversation was at the end, because it was kind of muffled. It was something that, like a positive conversation. It was, it went with the record, but I think the engineer didn't turn up the volume or something. I'm like really listening. I'm like listening club, trying to hear the vocals at the end. Not sure what happened, there. Number four, a shape of things to come. All right. Number four is A Shape of Things to Come. This is produced by these producers, man. I'm gonna say Piskin the Third. It's Pyskin the Third. Piskin? I don't know, man. Track has a Sade Abdul type of vibe. We get substance, value. We get love while listening to this track. Protect the black woman, is the message. Protect the black woman. And this is a message to everyone. This is a message to even black women. Protect your sisters. Black men, of course. Protect your black women. And human beings in general. Protect the black women. All right. Let's get into number five. Idiom. Produced by Varial Beats. This track has a movie scene, like a movie score type of vibe. And J. KingtheDivine removes heads while on the Iron Throne. He's on the Iron Throne. He's chopping off some heads on this one, man. This record is so clean. I like it. I like that whoever's engineering it, besides that one part on track 3 at the end, I don't know what the engineer was doing, but everything else on this album is so clean. So that's why I think on number 3 at the end, I was like, what is that? What's going on? You know, I don't know if that was a mistake or not. But yeah, I like this record as well. Number 6 is Public Enemy. Public Enemy number 1. Shout out to Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, Forgiving Jordan, Childs, you know what I'm saying, the clock, the bronze clock. That was dope. Shout out to Public Enemy. Rapper is lining himself up with some of the best producers. He's just lining himself up with some of the best producers, probably not known, because to be honest, every time I think Player Hayes and Juno, I know. Player Hayes and Juno, I do know. There's other producers on here I'm not familiar with, but they're dope. So I believe Public Enemy, Saan, I'm going to say San. Hopefully that's the correct name. Producers. It's simpler names. That's all I got to say. But yo, he's lining himself up with some of the best producers. Then he adds quality raps, quality bars, and it sounds like a great formula. Beats and bars. What else? What else do you need? And great messages, of course. Substance, you know, which he brings. Let's go to number 7. Ward of the State. This is produced by Piskin III. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. The prayer tune. It's a prayer record. It's a prayer tune that has J. KingtheDivine in story mode. All rappers need to be able to do or go into story mode. He has a great story mode flow. His stories and rhymes carry messages and solutions. That's another thing too. You can tell a story, but what's the story about? Like, are we getting something out of it, or you just? I mean, you could be funny. You could have a funny story. You could do all types of stories, but usually when an artist is telling a story, I would think there'd be some substance or some type of value in it, or some type of lesson to be learned. Usually when you read a book, you go, oh. You put the book down and you go, I get it. Speaking of books, Cevere's Chronicles Volume 1. Get that one joint. That's my first book. Cevere's Chronicles, Cevere's Classics Volume 2. Get that joint. This one's on audio right now. I got this one on audio. You can get them at True Vine Publishing Company, or you can get them through me. Get them through me too. I can sign them. You know what I mean? Putting a signature on it. Let's get back to the album. Number 8, Bambi Redd. This is produced by Dr. Wayne. Dr. Wayne. J. King is speaking to his queen. He's speaking to the queen. His queen, man. He's going to let the song cry and hope his bars can heal the relationship. And yeah, he's rapping to her. And I'm pretty sure when he gets home, he has to really, really rap to her, man. Not rap. He got to get on his hands and knees and beg for that booty. Let me stop. But yo, I like the record. Number 9, YoungNturnt. This is just the interlude. Now, this producer's name's crazy. Giyg. Y'all let me know how you pronounce that. Jai. Yo, come on. Now that producer's name is insane. Jyiyg? What? Okay. All right. So this is just a conversation about being young and turned up. It's like, remember Slick Rick? Hey, young world, the world is yours. Go listen to Slick Rick. That's a classic record. But it's, he's talking to the young world. Being tough is not the answer. That's all he's saying. Being tough is not the answer. It's not. There's always going to be somebody tougher than you, stronger than you, smarter than you, whatever you want, whatever. They might have a bigger gun than you. That's all I'm saying. Last track, like, subscribe, man, share the video. Number 10 is Killers of the Flower Moon, produced by Dr. Wayne. Old time jazz club track is like mellow and calming. J. King letting us into his lifestyle on this record. He's an incredible artist, and he never disappoints me on any of his albums. He has a great catalog. Albums always have a different vibe, a different setting, meaning. They have different characters. So shout out to him and his team over there. 2024, Divine Records. They're doing great work over there. We are returning from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and Uniondale, Long Island, where J. KingtheDivine is present, man. Shout out to this album, Children of the Scorned. Great project. I really appreciate the positivity, and I really appreciate the messages. I really appreciate you, going to, I guess, getting to a place where a lot of artists are afraid to go, and I love it. I listen to all type of music. I think I was arguing with another rapper recently, and he was like, why you listen to street rap and hardcore rap and drug rap and gun rap? And I said, I listen to music, period. If it's good music and they do it right, I'm going to like it. It doesn't mean I'm going to, do exactly what is on the record. I don't champion any violence. I don't champion anything that's negative. Man, I'm not at that age. And if you guys are at that age, if you're younger, if you're young and turned up, you need to be young and turned down a little bit. You need to be young and knowledgeable. Read some books. Get some books in your life. Get some knowledge in your life. Get some history in your life. When you start learning about your history, you won't be violent. You can get prepared for violence, just in case we need to be. You can lift weights and get strong, but you need to also be mentally strong first. Mentally strong is better than being physically strong. But get healthy. Not saying don't get healthy. Get healthy. You know what I mean? But yo, J. KingtheDivine, man, salute. I appreciate the messages. Appreciate the love that you champion on these albums, and can't wait for another one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, let me know what's your favorite J. KingtheDivine album. What's your favorite record or song on this particular album? Let's talk about it. Let's talk some positivity. Why not? Get the books, get the merch. One love, man. Love over hate. Peace out, y'all.